What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Justin Davis. Today I have a variety of boards here, but I'm here to review the City Rider 3 from Meepo. And if you've never heard of Meepo before, who is Meepo? Well, they're an electric skateboard company that's been around for, well, over 5 years now. And you used to be able to get super cheap boards from them, kind of made in China, $300 boards. Now they're kind of creeping up into the higher range. They have a version called the Hurricane, and they've kind of remixed this one to the City Rider 3 with the same type of ESC in here, a little less powerful, but it will still do light, trail, and city riding. So we're gonna take this downtown Portland and give it a ride. I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. And if you're looking for an electric skateboard, there's a lot of different kinds out there. There's carbon with the larger no flat style wheels. There's a mid-grade wheel with light trail and pavement use. There's also regular, skateboard wheels, regular, a little bit larger 90mm style wheels. So today we're running the no flat tires. And on the Meepo City Rider 3, it has 3,500 watt dual belt drive motors in the back with up to a 29 mph speed. So it's like super fast. I recommend wearing a sort of full-size motorcycle helmet on it while you're riding this board. It is crazy fast. So just be careful, ride full gear protection on this, and it becomes more of a vehicle than a skateboard at this speed and torque. And if you know nothing about torque on an electric skateboard, belt drive is going to give you better uphill capability and better torque than an in-hub motor design. And I've got 4 speeds on this remote today, and again, up to 29 mph. It comes with a quick charger in the box, and this will charge your board in about 3 hours time. So that's a pretty quick charge at 4.5 amp. But you're gonna see everything in this review today, not just street or your local park. We're gonna take this board downtown Portland. We're gonna ride it along the river. We're gonna ride it in traffic. We're also gonna take it to some light off-road trails here in Oregon, and even maybe a mountain bike trail. So a little bit of everything in this review. Make it worth your time. Here we go, let's do some riding. Okay, so we're starting out in speed mode 1 here. So this is kind of probably like 5 miles an hour. I'm gonna try to put the speed up on the screen so you guys can see it. Speed mode number 2. And I feel like we should already take a spin through the grass since we have AT tires. It's a little bit muddy through here, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna work out. Probably gonna cover the board in a lot of Portland mud here. Downtown Portland mud, yum yum. All right, almost got away from me there for a second. So one thing that I did notice is that when my first test of the brakes, the brakes are super sensitive, and it kind of threw me off the board. So the brakes are really good. You just have to be super careful. You'll stop super fast with the brakes. Right now I'm in speed mode number 3. I'm doing about 16 miles an hour. Really nice and flowy feel to the board. So railroad tracks are not a problem with these wheels. Keep Portland weird. It's the home of Voodoo Donuts over here. The most expensive donuts known to downtown Portland. But tourists and tweakers alike seem to like them. Everybody's on drugs right here, except for social media people. Maybe they're on drugs too. I feel like we should try some trails now. We should try some trail riding. We're done with the homeless camps and downtown Portland. Let's head over to the trails.
Know what I'm about. I like to mess around. Throw parties at the house soon. Your boyfriend chasing clout. He's scared of missing out, but he ain't gotta know what we doing. We ain't got nowhere to be, living out wild and free. Curry, let's make it a 3. Another round up on my sleeve. She said she don't wanna leave, ain't even playing for keeps. Oh yeah. Can't nobody tell me what I can do. Got a plenty aces that life hands you. Feeling like my body understands you. Maybe we could take this all the way. Spend another day chilling, making layups. If you're feeling down, well, there's a way up. All about that bread, I got my cake up. Maybe I just need another taste. Love the way you sway. Lately I've been feeling like my life is in a movie. I call it every night and every day. wild and free. Girl, let's make it a 3, another one up on my sleeve. She said she don't wanna leave, ain't even playing for keeps, yeah. Can't nobody tell me what I can do. Gotta play the aces that life hands you. Feeling like my body understands you. Maybe we could take this all the way. Spend another day, chilling, making layups. If you're feeling down, well, there's a way up. All about that bread, I got my cake up. Maybe I just need another taste. Love the way you sway. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh.
All right, guys, welcome back from that ride test. So let's talk about some kind of general impressions of this board in comparison to some of the other style boards out there. This one has a lot different riding characteristics than your typical longboard or your carbon AT style board, or even the standard like nylon style wheels board. This is a Max Fine back there. That's just a regular kind of foreign floor old school skateboard. And the mid-grade sort of tires that I showed you before, they're a little bit grippy, but not as quite as grippy as an AT mid-grade wheel. So this is, I don't really think this is like an off-road type of wheel, honestly. There is a little bit of smooth, flat spot here. It does great on the highway. It feels great on like, even like rough pavement, it does good. But I would say like once you hit like light rocks, light gravel, and like a bike trail, that's probably about as thick as I would like to get with this board riding in an off-road situation. Now, when it's a little bit heavier gravel, that's when you kind of the back end starts to slide out on you. And with a little bit of turn, you'll kind of go down on the ground. So you have to be careful about that. So when I'm taking a turn with this, I always back off the throttle a little bit, slow down my speed, and then I take the turn if I'm doing off-road. But as far as like the mountain bike trail, it was interesting because this board has a decent amount of like clearance in the front, and it has an okay amount of clearance in the back where these back trucks are. So you coming over boulders and things like that on the mountain bike trail, you can get past these type of rocks, but not very big ones. Nothing like you can obviously on a mountain bike, but this is really not meant for a mountain bike trail, but I just wanted to take it on a mountain bike trail for you anyway and see how it would do. There was times when I had to kind of jump off the board, obviously, and at a certain incline, like more than 29% incline, it would not get up, even because it was a little bit wet today. But I would say that like for a real trail, it's not going to be for that. You might be better off with a thicker, knobbier tire to be able to make it up those kind of hills. I feel like if I did have knobbier tires on here, if I could find some tires to switch out for that, it would probably do that. But I feel like where this board really shines is as a distance board. So if you're going to use an Eboard for commuting or getting across town, maybe even taking a ride to the next town over, this would be a good board because it gives you good speed on the highway up to the 29 miles per hour. I felt the most comfortable on it at the fastest speed around 20 to 25. Any faster than that, it just feels a little bit uncomfortable on any e-board, honestly. So at that point, if you wipe out, it's pretty bad. So I like to keep it around 20 at the max speed. Now, it did feel locked in at the lower speeds. I did feel like the brakes were a little bit touchy to start. So it has great grip back here and torque with these belts. You also get 2 extra belts in the box, which is kind of nice. These do kind of dry rot if you keep them in the garage. Over time, they're going to dry rot and you're going to need replacements. So it's nice that Meepo gives you 2 extras there. And I also like the fact that it does have 2 kingpins on here for each truck, front and back, double kingpin. So it gives a real nice ride and extra support. You'll see a lot of the electric longboards that are a little heavier have the double kingpin. If they don't, the trucks aren't quite as well balanced with support. I guess one of my criticisms could be maybe that I wish it was just a little bit lighter, that the battery is maybe a little bit smaller. It does go from front to back, and I wish there was just a little bit of space here. It would give us sort of the same type of distance, but I don't think we can get 21 miles with a sort of half-size battery. It's not going to happen. I also wish that the power button was on the front up here toward the front of the board, because a lot of times you're holding it down like this with the front of the board up, and when you go to turn it on, you have to bend down and figure out where the button is. Kind of hard to find it. So it would be nice that you could have it on the very top of the board. However, when you put the board down and it rolls a little bit, it will automatically turn on. So overall, it was a super fun board. I love the Canadian maple on here. It's really nice looking. It reminds me of the Hoyt electric skateboards that are made here in Portland. They're super nice, but they're also like super pricey, around the $2,000 price point. So this one used to be around $1,300, and now they have it on their website for I think like $8.99. So if you want to grab this one from our link down below, it benefits the channel, and you can get yourself a City Rider. I think it's a gorgeous board, and it has a lot of different types of use. So it's pretty cool that you don't have to get off the board and walk it up a gravel road, or get off the board and come in your rock driveway. You can just drive right up to your front door, hop off the board. With other type of skateboards, electric boards with regular nylon wheels, I can't do that. I gotta stop, get off the board, and kind of power it through the rocks. This board will keep going through the rocks, pavement, light gravel on the trails, and almost anything, but not quite everything. It's a good all-around board, and it's pretty quick and torquey. But thanks again for watching my reviews, guys. More electric skateboard reviews and e-bike reviews on our channel, so please do subscribe. I'm Justin Davis. Take care, guys, and I will see you on the next one.